Hey, do-it-yourself paint now. Basically, I've been in hundreds, thousands of people's homes. Everybody wants to get their house painted. Well, of course they do. Everyone wants a fresh look. But nobody wants to pay for it, just like everything in the world. We want things for free. So do it yourself. Paint now. Why not? We have the tools nowadays so you can succeed with professional results. I highly encourage you to invest in the tools, planning, and patience to get top-notch quality. Here's the ingredients for success. We got the Promar 400 gloss, the 3-inch bristle brush. The blue bristles are a little more stiff to work the paint a little more easily. We got 2-inch frog tape. That's about $7 or $8 a roll at the Lowe's or Home Depot hardware store. One of the best investments you can make if you want high quality fine lines. Also, I have a rag just in case. I always keep that damp. And also some fruit for some energy. Here we're going to be painting this baseboard here. So the first thing we're going to do is lay out the drop cloth to protect the floor. Second step, what I like to do, since we have a drop cloth, I'm not going to be using the paper for today. I'm just going to be using the tape. So what I do is I first take the tape off the roll. And the whole key about taping off is how you angle the tape, the roll of tape. You see how I have it you see how I kind of have it angled. I hold it at an angle when it's on the ground. Keep it at an angle with one finger on the tape or hand, or one hand on the roll. And you always make sure you hold the roll tight to the floor, making sure that the roll is slightly curved at an angle like this. As you pull it out, you press it down, pull it out, press it down, make sure it's tight along the baseboard to create a nice seal. Pull it off, rip it off, press it down tight along the baseboard to create a nice seal. Always make sure you press down the edge of the tape so no paint is able to get under there. Frog tape, the technology guarantees not for any creeping to come along, but just to be extra sure, we want to make sure that we press down the edges really good. Next thing we do, we take the paint, get the paintbrush wet. Okay? Let's just put the brush right there. You can paint the baseboard either way. You can freehand it by cutting it in with the brush with no tape here and just do a really nice job. Take your time. That's what I usually do. Otherwise, you can tape off the wall. I like taping off the wall for high-end custom homes because I believe it's all in the detail. So the first thing you do is take the frog tape. Again, keep the tape at an angle. First press down this, and then you take the roll at an angle. Always make sure you hold the roll at an angle to make sure you have a nice way to put it on the wall. See how I hold it at an angle like that? And then all you do is you come along, press it down. The best way to do it is take a knife or a blade, play knife, and press down the edge. But I'm just going to use my finger. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to paint the baseboard so you can see the results. Basically, painting is just dipping it with paint and spreading it on, making the whole paint uniform along the baseboard so it doesn't run. Very, very simple. It's just a matter of doing the physical labor. Okay, so that's done. Now let's peel off the tape. Now when dealing with the gloss, always make sure you demask right away, pull the tape off right away, otherwise if it dries, it's going to peel the paint off of the baseboard. You can't have that. You always make sure you take the tape off right when you're done painting, immediately. There we go. If you look closely how nice straight line this is. Yeah, well, the thing about it is a lot of people, they don't have $2,000-3,000 to shuck over to get their house painted. They're able to do it themselves and they want to get it done now. We're giving you the professional results that you've been looking for.